Hello, it's about 11:55 a.m. I'm at the 5-mile marker, making pretty good time. I'm about 10 or 15 minutes ahead of schedule. I should still get to the Globe in Laurel at about 1300. It's not a bad day for a hike. Real humid, real humid. There's a cloud cover, not too hot, probably in about the mid 80s, but the humidity is pretty high. But it's still a good day for a hike. On a footnote, I want to share with you an inspiration. A couple weeks ago, I had the honor of attending Some Gave All biker rally. I think about 1,000 bikers showed up. Tremendous support for those veterans that have paid the ultimate price and for those that are wounded. Brought tears to my eyes. But one particular story really stands out. I met this gentleman who was in the Army, and he lost both his legs from the kneecaps down, and he had on high-tech prosthetics. Please forgive me, but I can't recall his name. We only spoke briefly, but when I spoke to him, I shook his hand and told him he was my hero, that he's the reason I'm making this walk, that he's my true inspiration. Because I know on this 15,000 mile walk in September, I know I'm going to have blisters and pain, scrapes, scratches, bumps and bruises. There's going to be days I'm going to be miserable, lonely, cold, hot, wet. I'm going to hit the extremes of every season. But on those days that I don't feel like making another step, that I feel just beyond exhausted, I'm going to stop for a moment and think back to this gentleman. And remind myself that I've got nothing to complain about. That even though I might be tired and wore out and sore, that I can still stand up and walk. This gentleman has to get up every morning and put his legs on. What in the world could I possibly complain about? And what excuse could I possibly come up with not to make this walk? If I walked for no other reason, it's for him. And again, please forgive me that I can't recall his name, but he's forever in my mind and in my heart. So, thank you, sir, for serving, and thank you for being a true inspiration for me. Okay, on that note, I'm gonna get some water, take a break, and start walking. I'll submit another video when I get to Globe and Laurel. Until then, Semper Fi.